Have you ever noticed that every time someone improves their life, suddenly comments, judgments, and even envy appear? It's as if the world can't stand seeing someone grow in silence. The secret of true wealth is not just about accumulating money, but about keeping discretion. Today I'm going to show you why getting rich without anyone knowing might be the smartest move of your life. Before we start, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because this video might open your eyes to a strategy few people know. One that can protect your wealth and your peace. Imagine you've built solid assets, invested wisely, and started reaping the rewards. But the moment you spread the word, you attract negative attention. Relatives asking for help, fake friends getting closer, and even people plotting to bring you down. Silent wealth is an invisible shield against these dangers. When you pretend to be normal, no one questions your choices, and you maintain total freedom to keep growing without interruption. That silence is not weakness, it's strategy. Think carefully. Why would you hand the world the password to access your financial life? Every time you showcase your wins, you open a breach for others to enter, judge, and even sabotage what you've built. Another point is that showing off is expensive. The luxury car, the fancy watch, and the mansion don't just drain your money, they also trap your mobility. You become a prisoner of the status you created. On the other hand, a discreet life allows you to use every cent strategically, reinvesting, multiplying, and seizing opportunities invisible to those too busy flaunting status. Overspending doesn't make you rich, it enslaves you. People who show off buy today to impress, but tomorrow they sell in a hurry to cover debts. Silence, on the other hand, ensures every financial decision is made with the long term in mind. The financial system, the banks, and even the government already try to control your life in every way. But when you get rich in silence, you step outside their radar. It's like becoming invisible to the traps that keep millions stuck. While everyone is obsessed with showing gains, you're busy building assets. You can become the owner of your time, your money, and your freedom without having to give explanations to anyone. That's where true power lies. Freedom. But why is this so hard for most people? Because we've been programmed since childhood to seek external validation. We want others to recognize our achievements, to clap for us, to see us as winners. But that need for validation is the same trap that turns winners into slaves. You buy the luxury car not because you need it, but because you expect someone to admire it. You post the picture in front of your new house, not because you love that moment, but because you want to prove you made it. Financial silence is rebellion against that system. And here comes a provocative truth. The ones who talk the most about money usually done to have as much as they claim. The ones who truly have it stay quiet. That's because real wealthy people know safety lies in not being noticed. Think about how many neighbors, acquaintances, or colleagues live seemingly normal lives but have quietly built fortunes. Meanwhile, those who scream wealth on every corner are buried in debt, endless credit payments, and sleepless nights. The secret is simple. Those who flaunt live for others. Those who stay quiet live for themselves. Let's talk about concrete examples. Warren Buffett, one of the world's greatest investors, has been a billionaire for decades, but he still lives in the same modest house he bought in the 1950s. He doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. Amancio Ortega, founder of Zara, owns an enormous fortune but rarely appears in public. He prefers invisibility to extravagance. Why? Because they understood that true money isn't about applause, it's about freedom. Applause fades in days, but freedom gained through silence lasts a lifetime. Here's another angle most don't see. Flaunting doesn't just tie you to debt, it also attracts the wrong kind of attention. Criminals, opportunists, and even institutions might put you on their radar. When you show off, you become a target. But when you live discreetly, you go unnoticed. And it's precisely in that invisibility where security lives. True wealth isn't in social media posts. It's in quiet nights of restful sleep. Now think with me. How many times have you seen someone who seemed rich lose everything overnight? And how many times have you discovered that a seemingly ordinary person actually owned properties, investments, and had a rock-solid financial life? The difference between them isn't just how much they earned, but how they handled exposure. The first chased recognition, the second chased consistency. Here's a warning. The system we live in depends on you showing, consuming, and getting into debt. Every time you buy something to impress, you're feeding that system. It wants you to live for appearances, not for freedom. But when you choose to grow rich in silence, you break the game's rules. You show the system you don't need approval and won't be manipulated by consumption. That's the greatest form of financial rebellion. The psychology of money also explains this choice. Those who flaunt usually buy feelings, not objects. They buy status because they feel insecure. They buy attention because they feel empty. Financial silence, on the other hand, is a sign of emotional maturity. It proves you don't need others' eyes to feel like a winner. Those who master this principle make much smarter decisions because they don't spend to show, they invest to live. Here's a practical example. Imagine two people earning $10,000 a month. The first spends $9,500 trying to show off a luxury lifestyle. Financed cars, branded clothes, expensive restaurants. At the end of the month, nothing is left. The second lives modestly, spends $4,000, invests $6,000 every month, and tells no one. After 10 years, who really won? The one applauded on Instagram or the one who built assets in silence? The answer is obvious. Financial silence is not about denying achievements, it's about protecting what you've built. It's like an invisible shield keeping you safe from envy, criticism, and endless requests for help. Those who talk too much hand others ammunition. Those who stay quiet hold on to the power. And when we talk about money, power lies in total control of your freedom. So I ask you, do you want to just look rich to impress others, or do you prefer to build real, silent, lasting wealth? Drop your answer in the comments, because this is a debate that can shift mindsets. At the end of the day, there's only one choice: live to impress or live to be free. Now it's your turn. What's been your stance so far? Have you been chasing applause or building in silence? Your answer will decide whether you will be just another face in the crowd or someone who truly achieved financial independence.